we're going to do NFL Pick'em Week 12 edition. First game up, Thursday Night Football, Bills at Texans. This is going on while we're recording, yes. But I had the Bills.
Texans are up 20-16 right now.
Oh, they scored? I had the Bills in this one.
I took Buffalo, and if they end up losing this game, and I don't know. Hope not. Davis Mills, hope not. But
I have the Buffalo Bills too.
Yeah.
Bills too.
We'll see if we're right on that. The Patriots at the Bengals. Interesting game. Joe Burrow should be back.
Yeah, this one was sneaky for me. I'm going to go back and forth on this for a couple of days, but I think the Joe Burrow coming back narrative is cool. I think T. Higgins talked about he looked outstanding in practice, but is Jamar Chase suspended for this game?
Yes.
He is, so that's going to play.
There's no way he was winning that appeal.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious the way he did that. I'm going to go with the Patriots now, just finding out that Jamar Chase is in fact suspended.
I'm going New England here, but Burrow makes this a very clear upset alert game to me.
Even with Burrow playing, I just look at how inept the Bengals defense is. And this feels like a Drake May 4 or 5 touchdown game if he really wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. Like that's how much of a beatdown they could put on this Bengals defense. They don't get after the quarterback at all. It's a historically bad defense. I'm going with the Patriots even on the road.
Patriots.
Next game up, the Steelers at the Bears. This is a game of the week potential. I mean, the Bears are playing really well. They're first in the NFC North. The Steelers, they just got a huge win against Cincinnati, but the week before was very disappointing against the Chargers. Who is this Steelers team? And you can ask the same question about Chicago.
So before we recorded, I was going with the Bears. And I'm going to switch my pick on the air. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this matchup. I expect them to force a few turnovers. All week in practice long, they've kind of been preparing for Caleb Williams' sack evasion and his ability in kind of scramble drill to make plays. And I could see TJ Watt, Nick Herbig, and some of these interior defensive linemen stepping up, making a few big plays in this game. I also think the Steelers' run defense will be prepared too for Monangai and Swift. So I'm going to go with the Steelers in this matchup, but it's going to be a good game.
This one's a tricky one because I feel like you could pick both teams. Pittsburgh needing to win. They're desperate right now. Baltimore is creeping on their heels, and they need one bad. And I think with the Aaron Rodgers injury, that kind of gives them a safer floor. I think Aaron was hooping. Last couple weeks, he's been struggling. Mason Rudolph for guys who are just a little bit younger, a little bit more athletic, can move, a little bit more healthy. But the Chicago Bears team is rolling. This offense is starting to get it together. Caleb is one of the best sack evasion quarterbacks, guys that can just break off and get out into that backfield and make plays. It's really ridiculous. His off-platform throws are amazing. I think I'm going to go with Chicago here. I think I'm going to still ride the wave.
Going with Chicago, too.
And Rodgers has been a limited participant in practice. I think he plays in this game.
I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers here. Chicago's turnover differential and how many turnovers they force on defense is masking what has been one of the worst defenses in football. Teams have been able to move the ball against them, and they've been getting timely turnovers and takeaways. But when they don't get that, it looks really ugly. Like I thought Minnesota, especially when they stuck to running the football, they were very great. I mean, I'm saying like teetering elite. Mm-hmm. They're moving the ball with ease. J.J. McCarthy, I was charting it. 5 of the 11 offensive drives that Minnesota had ended because of an inaccurate throw from him. So we're talking about a quarterback that's not making the throws and continuing drives, but the Bears defense didn't look that promising even in that win, even though the score may show different. And the Bears offense, despite the numbers and all of the analytics that lean towards their favor of them being one of the 15 best offenses in the league, they're second in rushing yards total this year. It just feels like they go on lapses offensively where they're not able to consistently move the ball. And what my
missed opportunities.
Yes, what my eyes tell me is that this Bears offense can be very hit or miss. But the run game has been like a legitimate bright spot for them. I'm gonna go with the Steelers on the road. Jets at the Ravens.
Oh, this is Ravens. We don't gotta talk about it too much.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. Vikings at Packers.
Going Green Bay in this match.
It should be Green Bay, but Lord have mercy, do they escape these games, man? Division game. Fake demon you guys are playing, though. So
this is the best time to be a Packers fan right now. Jordan Love Toyotathon is approaching.
Around the corner.
It's right there. Jaden Reed is coming back. I mean, life can't be any better right now. Jordan Love just had an elite performance. I mean, this past week against the Giants. I mean, my goodness, and they were just a couple missed opportunities away from beating the Philadelphia Eagles too. Just lost by 3 points.
Had nothing to do with Jordan Love.
Just lost by 3 points. But the Packers, this is the game they need to take control of the division. And if JJ McCarthy has shown us to be what he has his first 5 starts, then the Packers defense should play really well.
This is one of those must wins because we've seen the Packers not take care of business when they're on the cusp.
Giants at Lions.
Should be a walk through Lions, right?
I'm going with the Lions too. Seahawks at Titans.
Should be a walk through Seattle.
Praying for Cam Ward, man. They need to get Restrepo in there or something because those weapons have been selling him.
They need to draft Jordan Tyson, draft some receiver talent
Trade back
for him.
and get yourself a handful of.
Yeah. I got the Seattle Seahawks. Colts at Chiefs. This is an interesting one because I don't know if you guys knew this, but Daniel Jones showed up on the injury report in practice today with a calf injury, and he did not practice.
Oh.
On Thursday.
So it's either Riley Leonard or Anthony Richardson.
That expects to be Ant.
Should be Anthony Richardson.
I mean, it should be one of those two. I don't know if he's still on IR from like the concussion or something he got.
My pick because I picked the Colts with Daniel Jones.
I mean, the Colts, it feels like a lot of momentum's on their side coming off the bye week. Sauce Gardner's there. Charvarius Ward is coming back this game. He's been practicing. So it feels like this is like the perfect spot for the Colts. And the Chiefs this year are 30th in third down conversion rate allowed. They've been one of the worst third down defenses in the league. The Chiefs have been awesome, but what scares me against the Colts in this matchup is the Colts now have serious cornerback play.
Yeah.
To where they can make life hell on these receivers. I mean, I'm thinking about Sauce Gardner against Rashee Rice for the whole game. I think he could take him out the game. I mean, their corners are exceptional.
Yeah.
And Kenny Moore's is healthy too. So this is a tough matchup. Daniel Jones being out is a big reason why I just said I'm going with the Chiefs. He might not be out, but he showed up on the injury report. We'll see if he plays. Yes.
I'm going with the Colts in this game, partly because I think, too, coming off the bye week, going to be a little bit more fresh. And I don't think the Chiefs have the pass rush to really make him uncomfortable. That being said, if DJ misses this game, easily going Kansas City. I think this is going to be the biggest game of the week with the Chiefs being 5-5.
Who are you going with?
I said the Chiefs. If Daniel Jones is not playing, right?
Yeah, this is what Ian Rappaport tweeted. He said Daniel Jones was limited with a calf injury after having no injury status yesterday. Something to watch.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play, especially with a calf injury. The way they're sitting comfortably a part of their division for right now.
Good point.
I think you sit them out this one game and they get right back to it next week. So I got the Chiefs if Daniel Jones sits.
This does feel like a kind of in the hour before the game leading up to it, we get a better indication if he plays. I'll probably end up switching my pick if he doesn't.
This is a must-win for Kansas City.
They don't lose this game, right? I can't see Kansas City falling below 500, especially at home.
Even if Daniel Jones played or plays, I still have like a good feeling about the Chiefs winning this game.
This Mahomes bounce back.
I think that this is a measuring stick game for them. Like, this is the best team in the AFC. Okay, we're about to show what we're made of. And it happened when they faced Detroit. Detroit was one of the best teams in the NFL, and then Kansas City beat them handily. Indianapolis is a different animal because they could really run the football.
Yeah.
In saying that, the Kansas City Chiefs, if they lose this game, their playoff percentage odds drops to 27%.
What's that now?
It's at 50%.
50.
If they win, they're at 53%. So it really it jumps up marginally for them. Yeah. They have to win the next two. But if they lose this game, they really have zero margin for error moving forward.
Yep.
Who's your pick, JC?
I got the Chiefs.
Jaguars at Cardinals.
I think the Jaguars, another one they can get right. They won last week, destroying with the Chargers, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jaguars starting to get things going. I think this could be another game where they can continue to keep pace. They have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs. At the moment, they have the tiebreaker over the Texans too, but they'll play again one more time. So you have to rack up these wins because these are going to be important for that stretch to get into that 6-7 seed.
I want to say this is a trap game coming off a dominant performance the way the Jaguars had last week versus the Chargers, and just kind of this Cardinals team kind of rallying, hopefully, for their coach to save his job. That being said, no Marvin Harrison Jr. with the appendicitis. I just don't think they're going to have enough juice. I'm going to go with the Jags in this one.
Jags, so.
This is a trap game.
It feels
I don't
like
feel good about it.
Brissett, doesn't matter how he does, he's going to get you 2 touchdowns and 260 every week when he's out there.
I got the Jaguars too. Browns at Raiders. Shedeur Sanders making his first NFL start. I'm
going with the Browns. I think I'm digging the Shedeur. Shedeur and Kevin Stefanski talking about he got enough reps this week with the first teamers to feel good. Myles Garrett can wreck this game. I watched that Denver's defense. Granted, it's Denver's defense, that defensive line put pressure on Geno. I think Myles Garrett can put that same or similar similar pressure. This defense is still really good. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
We saw what Dallas did to Vegas.
This offensive line is a absolute catastrophe without Cole Miller and Jackson Powers Johnson. It's actually really sad because Ashton Genty's getting hit by 7 defenders in the backfield. It feels like every other run. I'm going with the Browns this matchup. This Raider team's got a lot of issues.
I got the Raiders.
I'm going with the Browns. What's the confidence with the Raiders? Is Geno Smith?
I was just looked at the win percentage. They have 70% win percentage. I was just going off that.
Or Eagles at Cowboys? This was like a trap game.
Trap, but y'all know
Cowboys.
where I'm going.
You're going with the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
It's a trap.
Cowboys.
Fly. Coming off 2 big wins. Ugly, but big wins. Run the NFC North, beating Detroit, beating Green Bay. We got Dallas, and I believe we got Chicago and then the Chargers coming up. So still some tough games left. This is a trap game for sure, but this defense is on a different level right now. N'Kobe Dean back, and then you have Jalen Phillips in that lineup, and then Quinyon Mitchell is just playing at an otherworldly level. Adoree Jackson has stepped his game up. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis continue to dominate that interior line, and then these linebackers, this defense doesn't, outside of Adoree Jackson, I don't think it has a real weakness. Even Moro Ojomo has been awesome for this team. You know, the defensive line, Jalen Hutt is a dog too. Dallas better be ready. They got, we didn't play them before with Quinnen Williams and stuff like that. So they got a little, trade deadline juice also. But I think we'll take this one.
Both teams got a lot better with deadline. I'm going with Philadelphia in this one.
I think Dallas is really going to make this a game.
They
Quentin
are.
Williams.
We saw week 1.
Kenny Clark is back and rolling. Osa Odigizua. Lane Johnson is out.
To me, what it comes down to, there's no defense in football better than the Eagles. Maybe Denver. I think it's without PS2. I don't want to make that case though right now.
It's just, I think Dallas, they need this game to go 500.
They do.
They're 4-5. If they win this game, it'll boost them right back up in the playoff race in a very competitive NFC. I just think Dallas has more on the line in this game. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a good pick. You need something.
Dak Prescott. And it feels like, John, like a lot of the teams that, the Packers get, disrespected on are teams that disrespect the Eagles. Like,
Only one.
The Giants blew the Eagles out.
That's it. Stop.
They without their 2 best defensive players.
They used
he stopped. You notice how he said a lot of
They
teams
used the
didn't
Green
stop?
Bay Packers as a reason, they diminished them by saying Dallas tied with them. Well, what if Dallas beats Philadelphia? Like,
You need it.
What are you going to say at that
Well, we
point?
beat Dallas already.
So you
I
did
want to
barely.
make this my upset pick of the week.
Did you beat us?
Almost.
It always comes back to that.
Almost.
I'm tempted to join you on the Cowboys, but
It's not a bad pick, John. I don't think it is.
I'm going with the Cowboys. Hopefully I don't chicken out at last second. Falcons at Saints.
I think the Saints win this game.
me too. I'm with you.
Michael Penix is out for the year. This Atlanta Falcons team doesn't have its first round pick. That's going to the Rams. It's probably going to be top 5. They've stopped using Bijan for, it feels like, forever. This offense I think Drake London is also, he might not play this weekend either.
He's not.
Yeah, this team is just right now.
Is Kirk washed? Because he probably is.
I
I was watching some Kirk dropbacks and they look pretty rough.
Yeah, this team is just in a bad vibe. I'm going with the Saints in this one.
I think Tyler Shook's been a lot better than people have. No one's really giving him the credit. A lot of people dumped on him in the pre-draft process, and he's looked pretty good through 3 weeks. I also think with the Falcons' injury stockpiling, New Orleans can get upset here.
I'm going with the Saints. Buccaneers at Rams. I got the Rams in this one.
I think I'm going with the Rams too. Bucks might drop what is this, 2 or their last 3 or 2 in a row, something like that. But the Rams are hot right now, and they've been rolling. This offense has been electric. This defense has been locked in. Emmanuel Forbes has been fake on demon time in the last couple of weeks too. I like this Rams team. I think they're going to win this game.
I'm going to Los Angeles here, but I can say it's being a shootout.
And last game up, we have the Panthers versus the 49ers.
I'm going with the Niners. Brock looked great last week, and I think this Niners team continues to get healthy. I know the Panthers has been hot, but I like what the Niners are doing, so I'm gonna go with Brock and them.
It feels like the Panthers are down to come back to earth after last week's ridiculous performance, and they always kind of tend to split their matchups versus the Falcons. They'll have an awful game, they'll have a really good game. That being said, there's a part of me that kind of just expects Rico Dowdle to have an even better week, and the way that Tet looked on Sunday, I hope that they continue getting him involved because he is an absolute superstar in the making. Give me Carolina.
What
I
do you
got the 49ers.
I got the 49ers too. Tet looks like a superstar.
That's awesome.